Good day, fellas. I hope you are ready for your daily dose of skill. Today, in action, we will have object 777. And you might wonder, but skill, why? Well, the main reason why, because we are ending the battle pass, so people are thinking we are to use their extra tokens. Do they want to take vehicles or not so much? And I think it is about the time to showcase 777. And with all honesty, I can tell you one thing. There is a saying, if you don't have anything good to say, don't say anything. So I kind of want to... Yeah. I don't want to be too negative about this vehicle, but let's say it is not the best vehicle in the world of tanks. Not really reliable armor, not reliable gun. It's just not great. The DPM 11 seconds for 440 alpha damage, yeah, it's just not great. Anyways, it doesn't mean we cannot make this tank work. We can, and we will try to do our best, but let's have our expectations moderate, okay? I cannot expect to go for 5,000 with this vehicle every single game, right? It just doesn't work this way. So, that being said, we can try to make it work, and first things first, I am stopping here for a moment. I do not want to get too involved, because I do not really think it is really worth it. And in the same time, we do not know how many enemies are sitting in the back. Good. Kurvas. Okay. Beautiful. A beautiful start of this game, fellas. One thing to say, we cannot play here because we do not really have the gun depression, okay? So let's keep this in mind. We just cannot be too involved. It doesn't work this way. So only one option which we currently have, it is to play in the city. And now the question is, how we can make pressure against the T-57 while not getting completely destroyed? This is the question. By the way, this vehicle can side scrap, so this is definitely a positive thing of this vehicle. Let's see, do they have jack pizza somewhere here? It doesn't look like it. Do I want to cross like this? This might be very dangerous, this might be very risky, but I'm up to take the risk. Crossing just like so, trying to find a great angle for the T-57, and unfortunately we are failing doing so. No good angle for us. Meanwhile, speaking of the T-57, hi, how are you doing? Okay, he is relatively safe. I could load high explosive ammunition to try to annoy him or something, but we cannot do much damage for him. Hi, beautiful. Okay, we met the Conqueror, very, very nice. Conqueror decided to be super aggressive. That is a bad call by this gentleman, but it happens for the best of us. Mistakes were made, and there is nothing what he can change about that. I think I need to lower the heat. Beautiful. Okay, Conqueror is down. I repeat, Conqueror is down. Now T-57 turn. I know we are losing the other side. I'm very aware of that. I am not naive. I can see the map. But now we need to think about what we're supposed to do in the city. This is what we need to think about. P57 have a spank like this. Beautiful. We are okay. Very nice. Very nice. He fired twice. He fired 3 times. He fired 4 times. He's on the reload. We are spanking him in the side just like this. Beautiful. Okay. We did some good things. Our Emil is on the reload. That's... unlucky for Emil, but that means we can keep farming this T-57, and luckily we high rolled him to death. Excellent. Okay, what to do at this point? At this point, I think our options are just simply go for a base defense. I cannot see, I cannot think of doing anything else in this kind of situation. I think base defense it is. If we would keep making pressure like this, Probably we would meet, I don't even know, convoys somewhere in the back. Maybe some attackers went back for a base defense. Who knows, right? But I do not really think it would be the greatest choice for us to do so. Meanwhile, as you can see, everyone is going to the middle of the field while saying... This is exactly what enemy team is saying. Speaking of... How are you doing? Tier 8 side. Centurion, you are beautiful. You are beautiful. Wow, this... it's hard to describe this, fellas. Everyone is going in front like crazy mother truckers. Like, literally crazy, fellas. It is not necessarily a bad thing, by the way. It's not necessarily a bad thing. The biggest problem for me with this tank is the gun. I mean, armor, okay, fine. It is not the hardest tank to play with, so this is definitely a positive thing, but gun of this vehicle. It can make even the most patient person curse. This is how I feel like. Hi, how are you doing? Beautiful. 500 in the face. Very, very, very nice. Okay, good. Good. Now we are aiming for his cupola. If we are going to hit this, we will need to buy a lottery ticket. Okay. Honey! Can you buy me a lottery ticket? Okay, lottery ticket purchased, fellas. It is fine, we got this. I think the main reason why we are so successful in this game is more we cry, more successful we are getting. Who could expect that? Huh? More we cry, more success we are getting. Beautiful. I mean, I am feeling so much better after this. By the way, let's ignore the main thing, which is I was aiming for his superstructure and I hit cupola. Let's ignore this small bit because otherwise it is not going to look as impressive as it was to even hit this gentleman, okay? By the way, I am not going to think too much in this situation. I'm going to go for Emil. This Emil needs to get slaughtered since he doesn't have the best armor. I believe we are going to be fine, and I believe we are going to make a hardcore pressure for this gentleman. That's what I think, fellas. This is what I think. Okay, he's going like this. Excellent. How about we will shoot him like so. Very, very nice. Very nice. Meanwhile, through the middle of the bridge. Well, I would say this is a very good and successful game. I do not really think I ever be able to repeat this, fellas. 3.9 thousand damage, 700 assisting damage. Whew. That is a quality game if I've seen one. Okay, we are feeling fine. I don't really mind too much. I am going to be the living crap out of art, I think. This is what we want to do. That's okay. I think Rashem might eliminate me from the game, which would be quite sad thing. But let's try not to get eliminated. How are you doing? He is trying to go like this. He's running from me. I don't even know what he is thinking. He is running. He's flanking. He's running. He's escaping. He's screaming. He's running. He's aiming. He's dying. 6 kills. Hip hip hooray. Wow. Such a game. Okay, fellas. Okay. Look at this start. Skill, is it your first game today with this vehicle? Be honest with us. How was your warming up? Yeah, I played with this vehicle today for quite some time, and the games which I had was dreadful, okay? Maybe because of my attitude, maybe because of the tank not being very great, but having games like this can definitely save... having games like this can boost the spirit for quite a bit, if you know what I mean. By the way, what is the chance of submarine? What do you think? What is the chance of the submarine? By the way, if you are wondering what are those notifications, boys and girls, ladies and gentlemen, are commander purchases. So thank you very much for every single of you who are making a decision to buy me as a commander. And please treat me well, feed me. Okay, so extra rations are must. Thank you. Good. That is an absolutely amazing first battle, fellas. I am flabbergasted, okay? I don't really think we are going to repeat this game. I don't really think we will, at least in this video, but who knows. Anyways, solid ace. I am very, very happy with this beautiful game. 5,000 damage, 7 kills, 1.3 thousand assisting damage, 1.6 base experience with this tank. And at the same time, we did not lost credits whatsoever. Wow. Quality game, if you would ask me, fellas. Quality game. Okay, let's go for round number 2. Round number 2. Or is it? Okay, Berlin standard battle. What we can do, fellas? What we can do? I kind of... let me think. I kind of like this map with a heavy tank, right? You can go into the city and you can have your happy play here. That's what I like about this map overall. Whenever you are playing with a heavy tank. Now, if obviously you would play with a tank without any armor whatsoever, it would be a bit different story, if you know what I mean. By the way, this Flipwagen, he doesn't give a damn about anything. He's going in front like there is no tomorrow, and he's saying, yep, I hate this map. This is what he is saying. It is his words, not mine, fellas. Wow. Wow, that shot. You know, usually whenever I am hitting people out of render, I do not even comment on this, but this shot was beautiful. Moving light tank like crazy mother trucker, moving in front, moving back, moving in front, moving back, that was beautiful. Okay, we have our opening in this game, we have first 1,000, that is great. But in the same time, we are just starting our journey. There is still a lot of things for us to do. I think, well, I don't think, I see enemies have so much more forces on this side, and obviously it is getting more and more and more complicated for us. And in fact, I am kind of thinking about escaping from here. How to do that properly though? That is a very good question. T30 sitting over there, beautiful. I was trying to hit him, I did. Kranwagen is dead meat. No one will help him, no one will save him. He is out of this game already. Now at this point, what we need to do, we need to... I don't really think we can escape. Okay, we cannot escape at this point. We need to accept this, and we need to embrace this. That's all we need to do. Twice ammo react, last shot of this game. Come here, mother trucker, you think I'm afraid of you? I am not. And that's it. And luckily we lit him on fire, and we have no fear whatsoever. We have a PP raised, and we are saying, fine, fair enough. Very quick game. Successful game, speaking about the score as well. 3.5 thousand damage, 1,000 assisting damage, that was good. But the game was extremely short. Doesn't matter, we are okay. Let's teleport to the scoreboard and let's see did our team manage to carry this game. Okay, that did not last that long. 3.5 thousand damage, 1.2 thousand assisting damage. We are top player by experience, we are top player by the damage, and we managed to make some profits as well. Meanwhile, I was one of the first guys who died. Well, one of those blitz games, GG for enemies, they won, they beat the living crap out of us, and there is nothing to say to it. Round number 3, let's go. Okay, Mayernheim line. This is going to be a very hard one, and I can tell you why is it going to be a hard one. Looking into this setup, it is going to be hard to play hold down for us. That is the problem. So I don't really know how we are going to manage this, but we will try to play in this complicated position, right, without gun depression. and we will try to drown enemies if they will try to make any pressure whatsoever towards us. And after that we can enjoy submarine song. This is the plan, this is the hope, and this is the dream. That's what we are going to do. So let's try to make it work. Also, one more thing, this position can work as well, especially if we are dealing... Okay, big boy, understood. Understood. What do we have? We have Kunze sniping from here. This is not exactly what I am looking for, but this is what we have. Anyways, we are fine. Let's try to play here without gun depression. Once again, not the easiest task by any shape or by any form, but this is what we need to do, fellas. This is what we need to do. The biggest problem is we are going to face against the hold down monsters, you know, like literally a swamp monster, literally a Shrek sitting in the swamp, and it is going to be extremely hard to eliminate them. I will ignore this Kunze for now, and I will try to farm this Vaza 55. He's very dangerous tank, right? But our position is literally countering him. Since he decided to make a bit of pressure like this, we can spank him like there is no tomorrow. Also, Kunze Panzer kind of changed his mind and he is not sniping from the back, so we can punish them for free at this point. Beautiful. Very nice. By the way, count the guns. Enemies have like 6-7 guns over there. We have 1, 2, 3, 4. Obviously, a couple of the sniper schnitzels, but sniper schnitzels are not going to help us that easily. We need to prepare for a zombie apocalypse, and we need to prepare for the invasion of them, because they will go in, fellas. They will go in eventually. I want to have heat loaded, and I really want to punish this this gentleman. Wow, pixel shot. Not bad. Not bad, what can I say? Not bad whatsoever. Good start. 1.2 thousand, we are still full hit points. Obviously, I cannot be as aggressive as this 277 is, but it is how it is. Beggars cannot be choosers, fellas. Beggars cannot be choosers. Kunze. Kunze might try to punish me. You see, he's shooting here. I saw that gentleman trying to punish me. I'm very well aware of that. Meanwhile, speaking of the... What the... Look at this. This is very impressive angle. This is very impressive angle, I would say. Nice. And you know what? I must admit, the gun is treating me so good in this game. So good. I am hitting pretty much most of my shots. Very nice. This is a rare situation, but sometimes it works like this. Speaking of the rare situation, moment of truth, is the gun treating us well? Oh yes, the gun is treating us very well. We are even spanking Kunze in the other side. Beautiful! What can I say? Skill, did you change your mind about this tank? No. No, but Skill, did you change your mind? No! Fellas, no! 1 or 2 or 3 okay rounds in a row doesn't mean I am going to look into this tank differently, or I will change my mind completely about this vehicle. It just doesn't work this... No. It just doesn't work this way. Simple as this. You can have a good round even with a bad vehicle or not so great vehicle, however you would call this. It is not making the tank excellent, or it is not making the tank epic by any shape or any form, right? It is very important thing to say. Now, speaking about important things to say, how are you doing? Sitting, hold down. Nice. Enjoy your hold down, my man. Beautiful. Now, obviously, this 60TP is a bit angry because I spanked him once, but I did that with love, okay? I did that with love. Speaking of the love, how are you doing? Here you go, take another one. Nice. And you know what? At this point, I am thinking about simply getting one more shot before it's going to be too late. Because soon it will be. So, how we are going to do this? We are going for Tishkevich, we are going to spank Tishkevich into the track, and we are going to try to cross like this before he shot us, and now we are going to enjoy our victory. Extremely great session with this tank. Very good session, fellas. Please don't be tricked for what you are going to see, okay? I know how the things went in this game. I know how the things went in those 3 in-row games. I get it. But I can promise you that not every game is like this. And whenever I am asking what people are thinking about the Object 777, most of the people, 80-90% is saying, I don't like the tank is da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da. You get the point what I'm saying. So don't be tricked by this, because we showed this tank like it would be absolutely amazing or it would be awesome. It is not. 3.7 thousand damage, 300 assisting damage, 30,000 profits, beautiful. And all, wow. And all, we played for 5,000 with this tank. 4.1 thousand damage and 900 assisting damage. So now you know which tank to take from the battle pass. Once again, we were lucky. I would not repeat this session if I would do recording once again. Please keep this in mind. Anyways, I hope you were very, very well entertained. I hope you enjoyed yourself, and this is what I have for you today. Once again, thank you very much for watching. I am very, very grateful, fellas, and I hope you are having a great time together with us. Take care and see you soon. Skill is out for today. Peace.